Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Johnson with the home run, just about to swing away center field.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to 2025. The fall season is here for high school volleyball, and high school football will be coming up this Friday. We'll talk more about that later on this evening, but good evening, everybody, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications. Red River Communications, your internet with a human touch.
I like that.
I'm joined now by Brian Watson. I'm Joe Schreiner. Good evening, everybody. Beat up, good evening. How are you, sir?
Are you ready for this?
I am. I've been jacked all day, man.
A brand new season, brand new volleyball season, brand new sports season.
Yep. A lot of new things here for the Cowgirls to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in our pregame show. And we've got an interview with head coach Margaret Kruger. Talked to her about the upcoming season and visited with her a little bit about the excitement on the team.
I'm sure she's ready to go, too.
Oh, she was jacked yesterday when I talked to her, so that's when I recorded the message. But we're here. Yards has got the camera, and right now he's got the producing skills on him, too. So we're going to see how much he remembers from last year. We're going to take another short break, and we'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network. Cowgirl Volleyball versus the Underwood Rockets. Coming up soon.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business.
All right, we had a couple seconds yesterday, B-Dub, to talk with the head coach, Margaret Kruger, during practice. And like I said earlier here, she's excited for the season along with the team.
Yeah, I think, once you have all that practice, it's time to get things going, see what you look like against a different team. And I think, everybody's ready to get this thing going. So it'll be interesting to see what she has to say.
All right, here we go. Here's my interview from yesterday. And again, by the way, we are in the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is your precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage pregame show. And here is head coach Margaret Wilson. Welcome back, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Welcome to 2025. Our fall season is underway, and we're here with head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirl volleyball squad, Margaret Kruger. Coach, welcome aboard and welcome back.
Thank you for being here tonight.
All right. We've got the season here. We'll have every home game covered here for the Cowgirls, and if all goes well, we'll be following you in the postseason, too, as well. So we're looking forward to that.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. All right. Well, that's going to be one of my questions here at the end here, what we're going to do there as far as team goals. But you lost a few seniors last year, Coach, and you got a little bit of a different look to your squad. Of course, one of your big outside hitters, I think, was Sydney Roberts, and then you had Aaron Blofus in the middle. Jaylee Ernst was up there. Some of those folks are gone, and you got some replacements to fill.
We did. At the end of this last season, during the postseason, we pulled up some juniors just to, give them that varsity experience in the postseason. And so those juniors are going to be the ones filling in for some of those big roles that are left from the 6 seniors last year. So looking for some big things out of those seniors, but we have 5 seniors. Emily Gowan's still not cleared yet from her ACL tear, but so 4 that can play right now, and we're looking for big things out of those 4 seniors.
Yeah, I think that senior leadership that you're going to have again this year, when you look back years past, of course, and the success that you've had, I think a 25-5 record last year, these girls know how to win, and hopefully that winning breeds winning, I guess.
Right, and it's a special group because they've been playing together in multiple sports, and so especially after the end of last season for volleyball and basketball, these girls are ready to compete this year and kind of claim what what is ours. So we're looking forward to a really strong start and some deep play into the postseason.
Yeah, and speaking of that deep play into the postseason here tonight, now you're going to open up with Underwood.
Yeah.
And always another perennial tough
Right.
opponent for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. What are you looking for tonight against Underwood? What are they bringing back?
Sure. So they graduated their setter, and good luck to her. She's playing out in college, but they're still bringing back a scrappy team. You know, they're a good defensive team. They have a little bit of height, so we're going to have to hit her on some good blockers. But the mindset that we have to go into the game is that we got to keep playing. We got to keep playing until that whistle blows. We can't just expect them to shank a ball or we got to earn our points, right? So that's going to be the thing, kind of outlast this good defensive team that we're playing.
All right, now I'm just going to bring up, and I know Coach Watson doesn't look like looking forward too much either, but I'm going to bring it up. That's my job. I got to bring it up. You've got a tough season to start with. I think you got Henning on the books. You got Holly up in there
right
early.
Away. Yeah.
I mean, you got some tough teams coming up here for the Cowgirls.
I agree. A lot of our team talk in our meetings so far has been on competing at a high level, especially with our section teams. You know, those are the teams that obviously matter in the postseason. Mm-hmm. We gear up for our conference teams, the Barnesville, the DGF, the Holly, the Perham, that kind of stuff. But in the end, that section team record, you know, against the section teams is what places you in the off season or the postseason. Yep. So we need to gear up for the Wheatons, the Hennings, the Underwoods, you know, the WCA if we see them in the postseason, that kind of stuff. So that's going to be a big mental focus on this season. Is yes, we want to beat those and compete against our conference. But let's do the same thing with our section teams, too. Yep, so it's going to be competitive.
It is, and it's going to be fun to watch,
as
always.
Yes, yes.
As a fan, it's going to be fun to watch.
Well, thank you.
Makes for good TV, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Margaret, I got to ask you, you've got a pretty good group of senior athletes here coming into this year. Talk about those guys a little bit,
sure.
And then we'll wrap it up after that.
Sure. Jonica Bernatis is going to be back from her ACL injury. Yep. So her and Parker Yagi are going to lead us setting-wise. So we're looking forward to just strong leadership that way. You know, having senior setters kind of sets the tone to run a solid offense. Josie Weinbar is going to be in the opposite color as we start here. So she'll be replacing Carson Neppel in the libero position. And then we got Kaylin Kaler. This is her fourth-year starter. Yep. Last year she played middle for us. This year she's going to play a little bit more outside, just what this team needs. And so, yeah, those seniors bring back a lot of experience, a lot of drive, and just competitive people. Yep. So we're looking for a lot of leadership out of those four. And
good athletes. All right,
yes.
My final question here, Margaret, before I let you go. What are the team goals? Have you talked about those kind of things? Are you willing to share that with us here? What are the team goals for the 25 season?
Yeah. You know, one that we always have that probably is underrated is we want to be a gold academic team. We want our seniors to be a part of the academic all-state at the end of the season. So that's cool. GPA related. Yep. So probably more underrated goal, but it still is a priority. Competition-wise, like I said, we have some key section teams that we need to dominate. They always want to be Barnesville. You know, they gear up for Barnesville, gear up for DGF, gear up for Wapaton.
Yeah,
you know,
that's coming too.
That's going to be a fun one. We want to finish out the regular season at the number 1 seed in the section, in the top of the section here, and we're playing in that championship game in the section.
And we want to take a trip down to that big city,
right?
In the fall, right?
Yeah. So we want to be playing November 1st.
That's right.
That's where that's our goal. Ultimate goal here.
All right, we like that one. All right, Coach Margaret Kruger, thanks again for joining us, and have another great season.
Thank you so much.
All right, Margaret, thanks.
With an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wapaton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Val Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Welcome back again to Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, welcome aboard, everybody, and welcome back to the 2025 season. This broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications, Internet with a human touch. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Over on the far side is Yards Kelson. So, B-Dub, we are ready to go. What do you think of Coach Kruger's comments there, looking forward to the 2025 season?
Well, I think he's very optimistic about what they can do this year. Got some very clear goals. Nice to see some goals off the court, too, as well. And,
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and the one thing about Breckenridge volleyball is that they've been successful over the last couple of years. So even though you lose a bunch, last year with their senior group, you're still able to get some of your younger kids on the floor and get them experience, get them playoff experience, get them experience in rivalry games.
Yes.
So now when they get bumped up and now it's time for them to kind of be on the spotlight, they really are ready. They don't have some of those nervous edges that you might have. Oh no, it's the first time in a playoff game, or it's the first time in a varsity game or whatever. They've already kind of been through that. And that's one thing that success can give you. It gives you opportunities to get some of those players in there so you can be a well-rounded team. So it will be kind of a game where they kind of figure out where they really are for real. I think having Bernatus on the floor is going to be really good for the Cowgirls. They'll certainly miss Roberts on the outside, but now they're going to move Kaler on the outside, and I think that can be good for them too as well. You lose some of that size with Bloftis in the middle, but you have some girls that can step in and kind of fill that role. And, they all do a really good job of playing their role and helping each other behind. They do a good job of passing the ball and a good job at the net. And we'll just have to see how they get started. I think last year against Underwood, I think they were down 2-0, I want to say.
Yeah, I think they were down in Underwood. They ended up winning 3-2, but I think you're right. They were down.
But I think they were down 2-0.
I think you are correct.
It'd be important to get off to a good start. That's one thing, too, with the new group. You don't get off to a good start. You're not really built yet to see how you're going to handle some of that adversity. And then on the Underwood side, having a really good setter last year, we'll have to look and see how their passing is, see if it's crisp, see if they can get some good sets and get some good swings at it. Coach Kruger said they're a good blocking team, so we'll see if they continue that play this year as well.
The 24 season Cowgirls finished 25-5 overall, and the Rockets came in at 17-12. They finished up 17-12 overall, so there's your 2 records from last year. But you throw them out the window, Coach, and we start all over, and we start a brand new year. But again, Coach Kruger talked about it, and I said Coach Wilson before I introduced her. Sorry about that, everybody.
He's new.
Coach Kruger was excited about Jonica Bernadas coming back and playing in the front row this season here. She's going to be doing some setter position tonight and also playing in the front row. And when I saw yesterday, Brian, she was getting up in the air off that knee from the injury a year ago. So good to see her out there, as well as Parker Yagi. You've got Ellie Brewer. You've got Cameron Kaler there. Mariah Coltis is unavailable tonight due to injury. But Sienna Fobb is here, and she's another big presence in the front row for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, you've got some size that you could put in there and just kind of see how they do. You got to get loose and get going. You got to get some real action. You know, you got to kind of get hit in the face a couple times so you're ready to go. Get up and then shake it off, and then see how you come out. I think, like I said, having Bernadas on the floor, I think that's maybe a 1-for-1 with Roberts. You'd like to have Coltis and Gowan out there, but you've got a solid core.
Yep.
And, they're just – I don't think there are a lot of weaknesses on the Breckenridge side.
I know Coach Kruger was excited to see how Josie Weinbar fills in for Carson Neppel, too, as well. She got some playing time, as Coach Kruger talked about it last year in the tournament. We're about ready here for our starting lineups, and they're going to be brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you, and your journey begins here with Hornstein Family Chiropractic. So we'll wait for the teams to get lined up. Then we will turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Gronko, for our starting lineups.
And welcome to Breckenridge High School. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Underwood. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for tonight's ball game are Lindsay Louders and Mariah Herding. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everybody to please rise and remove your cap or hat and face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet the participants. First, for our guests on the scoreboard, the Underwood Rockets. First, the non-starters, A senior, number 5, Clara Mark. A senior, number 6, Mackenzie Haugen. A junior, number 10, Chloe Cruz. A junior, number 11, Aubrey Hexum. A junior, number 12, Trinity Baker. A junior, number 13, Maggie Hoekstra. A senior, number 15, Kylie Watson. And now for your starters, a junior, number 1, Lauren Hexum. A junior, number 2, Brooke Lanou. A sophomore, number 3, Audrey Borges. A senior, number 4, Emma Dirkman. A sophomore, number 8, Jadam Kane. A junior, number 9, Hannah Hexum. And your libero, a junior, number 7, Sia Olsen. Coaches, Carly Jensen, Megan Johnson, Desiree Free, and Kaylee Kane. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Breckenridge Cowgirls. First, the non-starters, a senior, number 1, Emily Gowan. A junior, number 3, Adriana Spear. A junior, number 5, Chastity Hansen. A junior, number 8, Mariah Coltis. A junior, number 16, Mariah Hout. And now for your starters, a senior, number 6, Jonica Bernatus. A junior, number 7, Piper Janing. A senior, number 9, Caitlin Kaler. A junior, number 10, Sienna Fobb. A senior, number 11, Parker Yagi. A junior, number 12, Ellie Brewer. And your libero, a senior, number 2, Josie Weinbar. Coaches, Margaret Kruger, Alicia Finkrow, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dower. Let's get ready and play some volleyball.
Well, there you go. There's your starting lineups, brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And our first tip will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer, located in Tyler, North Dakota since 1985. Beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Yards, where is it at?
He's late.
Tyler, North Dakota. Attaboy. So in Tyler, North Dakota.
Did you say tip or did you say serve?
What did I say? Well, it'll be first tip too. So
you're new.
First serve.
You're new.
Yeah, I'll put it in an application. Maybe you'll hire me.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, we're looking forward to this one here, folks. Again, we expect a good one. And welcome again, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Over there producing tonight's show is Yards. That's Camden Kelson. Camden Yards Kelson. All right, we're getting the last-minute substitutions done as Josie Weinbar steps in for Ellie Brewer. And looks like the Cowgirls are ready to rock. And who gets first serve here? I did not see. Looks like Jonica Bernatus is stepping back to serve.
Yeah, I think the Cowgirls are going to have the first serve here.
We got something new tonight, too, here, buddy. What are we going to be doing here a little later on tonight?
Yeah, well, after this one, we're going to be naming a player of the game. Player of the game is going to be brought to you by Optimum Rehab. We want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony and visit them on their webpage at myoptimumrehab.com.
Tyler Farm Supply opening serve, and Jonica Bernatus gets it in, and the Cowgirls are in action. A little missed tip there in the back row by Olsen, and it'll be a point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Cowgirls do a good job of scrambling there and keeping that ball in the air. And fortunate just to get it over there and try and keep it in play, and then they come away with the point for the first point of the set.
Bernatus set the serve again. Olsen receives to the near side. Borges. Bernatus will set it up for Janing. That's Piper in there. Oh, and a nice block at the net by Fobb and Parker Yagi. Kaler sets it over to Yagi. She'll get it over on the third hit. Set to the near side, and it's just off the fingertips of Fobb and Janing, and a point for the Rockets.
Yeah, Rockets do a good job keeping that ball in play. They had a good block at the net and then get a good set there and able to kind of go around the blockers with a little tap to get the score.
Emma Dirkman checks in, and I believe serving was Lauren Hexum. Ooh, and a nice block at the net again by the Rockets. Here comes Parker Yagi with her kill attempt. And it's saved by the Rockets. Third hit goes over. Bernatis back over to Yagi, and it's blocked at the net again, and they're going to say 4 hits against the Cowgirls and a point for the Rockets.
Well, Coach Kruger had talked about, how well Underwood is at the net, and early here doing a really good job of blocking.
Again, Lauren Hexum, 5'5" junior. Hexums are triplets, buddy. How about that? We're going to keep that straight.
That's a law firm. Hexum, and Hexum.
Yeah. It branched out a little bit, and that hit by Lanou goes into the net. It'll be a point to the Cowgirls. We're tied at 2.
Yeah, Underwood, no seniors on this team.
You looking on the right chart there?
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm not looking at the right chart. Yep. Sorry. Take that back.
You're new.
I am new.
Double hit called on the Rockets, and it'll be a point for the Cowgirls.
4 seniors on this team.
There you go. That sounds
versus
better.
5 for Breckenridge.
Parker Yagi back to serve. A nice serve by Parker, and that's an ace for Parker. Parker Yagi, she's got 748 career digs coming into tonight. 252, if my Minnesota math serves me correctly, of 1,000. And there's I think that was more into the net there on that hit there by Brooke Lanou, so I think that's a point to the Cowgirls anyway.
Yeah, that one was a little bit short, but Cowgirls were right at the net to block that.
5-2 Cowgirl lead on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Set right to the middle, and that one goes into the net on that hit there by Dirkman.
Yeah, Dirkman just a little bit off on the timing. Not able to get up on top of that ball.
Nice crowd here tonight at Breckenridge High School. It's the theme of the night, Brian. It's blackout night, so everybody wearing black T-shirts.
I see the students over there. You got the memo. I didn't.
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. It's going to be one from behind the 10-foot line. Here comes Bernatis, sets it up to Caitlin Kaler. Got to just inside the line, B-Dub. And it's a point for the Cowgirls on Kaler's kill.
Yeah, that's Kaler moving to the outside, kind of taking that place of Sydney Roberts, and a good set and a good swing.
610 career kills for her. The 4-year starter. And that one's a block at the net there. I believe Fobb was there.
Going to get a timeout here for the Rockets.
And a timeout with 8-2. A Carlson Family Insurance time out. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wapaton. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back after this Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Parker Yagi tips it off, or serves it again for the Cowgirls, and back over to the Rockets it goes. Set to the far side, and the kill attempt. Cowgirls hand out. There comes KK again with another kill, and a good clear there by the Rockets, and a hit over the net by Borges is in for her. She gets the point for the Rockets, so the timeout works.
Yeah, good timeout, and the Rockets do a good job of staying with that one. We'll keep that volley going, come away with the score.
Sia Olsen, 5'5" junior, back to serve from the near side. She'll serve right to the middle to Josie Weinbar. She'll dig it out.
That one close to going into the antenna, and I think it might have.
Yeah, and I think that's what the line judge called back here, hit the tip.
Yeah, that one hit the antenna.
You called it, man. You got good eyes. Who says you don't have 20/20 vision?
I don't, but I have new glasses, so I
can
see a little bit better.
How's your headache?
Well, after playing golf today, I have a really big headache. I can tell you that for sure.
Fobb receives. Set back to Fobb. She'll go up high and comes back down for the Rockets into the middle. Little tap over the net for the point. Dirkman gets that one. Nice little touch.
Yeah, we'll see if the Cowgirls can make an adjustment here. That's one thing that they were really good at last year, is really having that help behind. And we'll see if they can make that adjustment and maybe, limit some of those tap points.
Again, Weinbar receives and digs. There's Piper Janing. Did she get it in? She did, just inside the back line. And it's a point for the Cowgirls on that kill by Piper Janing.
Janing finding the back corner there. Nobody over there. Good placement.
Piper Janing, 5'9", junior.
Ellie Brewer into the game for the Cowgirls.
Sienna Fobb hits the tape and it goes across. Here comes KK with the kill. Dug out in the back row. And the kill attempt there by Borges. We got a whistle and a point to the Rockets. Somebody was in the net. I think it was Janing. I think I see 7. So Weinbar will check in now for Fobb. Back to serve for the Rockets will be Maggie Hoekstra. 5'5" junior. A lot of 5'5" juniors. Parker Yagi digs deep. Over to Kaler. And it goes off the hands in the back row of Hexham. And it'll be a point for the Cowgirls. Back to 10-6 lead. Go ahead.
Another good outside set and another good swing from Kaler. Good placement there. Putting that one in a hard-to-reach place.
So Piper Janing will step back, leading 10-6 for the Cowgirls. Just outside the mark. She misses on that serve attempt.
Yeah, I think they saw something there. They tried to get that right down the line and now just a little bit wide.
I think you're right. Emma Dirkman, 5'9" senior, steps back. Weinbar digs it nicely. Bernardus with the second hit over, almost caught him off guard. And there, that one goes into the net. 4 hits called on the Rockets. A point for the Cowgirls. Back to a 4-point lead.
Well, a good start for the Cowgirls here halfway through this set.
To the near side, left-handed swat. Picked up nicely by Weinbar to Parker Yagi. She'll tap it over. Free ball here for the Rockets. Again, another lefty. Over to Bernardus. She'll try to tap it over and find an empty spot. Rockets cover it.
Got her into the net there.
Yep, you saw it there, beat up.
Aubrey had some into the net there.
And they're asking for clarification, but I think, yep, it's going to count. So here comes Caitlin Kaler, the senior for the Cowgirls. High at the net, and it's going to be a save there by the Rockets on that little tap over by Parker Yagi. Bernardus will set it up to Ellie Brewer. Near side. Swat at the net there by Lauren Hexham. Weinbar.
The free one there.
Aubrey Hexham. Parker Yagi. Off of Lauren Hexham. Here comes the Rockets. They save it.
Another free one.
They go deep to Kaler behind the 10-foot line. Long volley here. That one's high up. Good save there by Brewer. Parker Yagi dives, and it's a save by the Cowgirls, but it's a free one.
Good long volley here by both teams.
Piper Janing digs. Bernardus sets it up to Parker. Parker will try to tip it over right in front of Lauren Hexham, and she'll cover it. Oh, and a good save. 1-2, and Caitlin Kaler diving toward the scorer's table. Could not come up with it.
Good volley by both teams. Able to keep that ball in the air a long time. And the Rockets kind of outlast the Cowgirls there. Cowgirls trying to cover on that tap. Good hustle, just not able to get to it.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Cowgirls on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back to serve is Jada Kane. Yagi. Little tip at the net. Third hit. Goes over right in front of Weinbar. She saves it. Tip again. Bernardus saves. Back to Yagi. She'll pump it over with the heel of her palm. Oh, what a save by Weinbar. Might have been out, Brian, but she saved it.
A good one-handed dig there.
Again, Kaler in the back row. Again to Yagi. Goes deep with it. Dug out by Emma Dirkman. And into the net on the third hit there by Hannah Hexum. Is a point for the Cowgirls.
Did some good volleys here.
There sure has been, hasn't there?
Cowgirls able to outlast on that one. Just a little miscue at the end there by the Rockets.
Sienna Fobb checks back in now for Ellie Brewer. Height for height. Weinbar to serve. She was out with a knee injury during her sophomore year. Good block at the net. Yagi and Fobb. Bernada sets it up for Fobb. Dug out in the back row by Hoekstra. Oh, and a nice quick try there by Bernadus. Catches the Rockets off guard and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they had the defenders at the net and a good heads-up play by Bernadus to send that one right back over.
Cowgirls stretch the lead now to 6, 14-8. Again, Weinbar serves it deep. Picked up there by Hannah Hexum. Shot over the net there by Lanou. Yagi just taps it over. Sets it up for a back set. That one goes out. I don't think it was touched.
A good opportunity there.
Yeah.
For Lauren Hexum. Send that back over to Cowgirls. That wasn't touched.
Nope, it was not.
And Lauren's been putting some power behind that ball.
I guess so. Weinbar serves again deep to Sia Olsen. 3-1 here for the Cowgirls. See if they can do anything with it. Yagi. Little tap over, just a little bit short by Brooke Lanou. It'll be a point for the Cowgirls. 16-8.
I mean, right decision, just wasn't able to execute it.
Right,
there.
yeah, I agree. Eyes in the back of your head in this game, man.
You got to have them.
Weinbar again. That one was a tough one to play. There was a good serve by Weinbar. And in the back row, Sia Olsen had trouble with it in our second time out here by the Underwood Rockets. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Carlson Family Insurance, timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
How about the City Brew Hall stepping up this year and helping us out? Appreciate them jumping on board here at Three Borders.
Been down there lately?
I honestly did not all summer long. I've been busy.
Get down there and get in the arcade.
Again, another good Rocket time out there. And it goes off the hands of the defenders on the Cowgirls side, and going back to serve will be Hannah Hexum.
Yeah, they've come out of timeout pretty good. They've scored both times out of the timeout, so good correction.
Hannah Hexum, Piper Janing to Bernadus, saves it outside, and there was a little bit miscommunication there between 4 Cowgirls who was going to hit it the third time.
And that's something that you might have early in the season. You got some new girls in the mix and just don't know everybody's tendencies. You might have those, well, who's going to go get it?
Bernadus sets it up for Parker Yagi, and that one's going to be a kill for Parker. Add that one to her total.
Yeah, a nice cross-court kill there. Just good execution by the Cowgirls there.
Bernadus back to serve again for the second time in this game, in this set. Bernadus sets it up to Kaler, didn't quite have position. To the front row, Lauren Hexum gets it over. Back up to Parker Yagi. Couldn't find the corner, it's out of bounds.
Had a lane out there, just not able to put it in. Nobody protected on that side there, that far side from us. And just a little bit wide on and off the mark.
18-11, 7-point lead here for the Cowgirls. A dig for Kaler. Up to Fobb, she'll hit it with the heel. Taylor will save. Bernatus will set back to Janing. Up into the rafters, bounces around. The Rockets save it, but couldn't get it across the net on that hit there by Lanou.
Yeah, they really did have a chance there. Lanou not able to get a clean dig on it and get it over.
It came down pretty clean out of the rafters.
Yeah, normally that thing bounces around up there. That one came down.
Yeah.
Had a chance to get it back over.
Parker Yagi serves, leading 19-11. That one's tipped over the net, and a nice play there by Dirkman.
Yeah, Dirkman doing a good job of recognizing what the defense is doing right there at the net and able to tip around and put that one in a spot that was unreturnable.
Olsen will step back to serve. Cowgirls with a 7-point lead here in the first set. Bernatus chases this set. Oh, and again, miscommunication on the other side of the net, Brian.
Yeah, that one was, okay, who's going to come and get it? We're all looking at each other. Nobody called the ball. Somebody's got to call for it and get underneath that thing, keep that thing in the air.
Cowgirls first put the crooked number up first here on the scoreboard, leading 20-12, and Fobb with the serve. Near side, Borges. Bernatus with a bump set to Kaler. At the net, Ellie Brewer goes over on the second hit. Near side again, Borges, and it's tipped at the net by Janing, and it'll go out of bounds off of Piper.
Yeah, Borges getting up over there. Cowgirls at the net, just not able to get a clean defense there. Comes off the hands and out of bounds.
Aubrey Hexum, one of the triplet sisters, back into the game, along with Maggie Hoekstra. She'll go back to serve. Don't forget, Brian mentioned the player of the game. That's a new one we got this year. Stay tuned for the end of the game. That one's going to go all the way out. Will be a point to the Cowgirls.
Might be a hard decision.
Might be a hard decision. It's early yet, though, B-Dub. We'll see what happens here. That one's served deep and picked up by Olsen. Near side, and that one's going to go out of bounds. They say it was tipped.
That one was tipped, yeah.
And so that hit there by Hannah Hexum gets the Rockets a point, and they trail 21-14.
The Rockets trying to work their way back in this thing. Cowgirls got to that 20 mark first, and Rockets trying to cut into that lead.
Emma Dirkman back to serve. She goes deep. Weinbar picks it up, and Kaler will bump it over the net. Free ball to the middle. Nice block at the net by Ellie Brewer. Or did it go into the net? One way or the other, it's a point for the Cowgirls.
I think that was a solid block there by Brewer. You can't teach size.
No.
And she's got a lot of size there, long arms, able to get right in the way and send that one back.
Kaler with the serve. Hexum with it. Look at the block. Speaking of size, Brian. And there's Ellie Brewer at 5'10", blocking that one.
And that one was for sure a block. And good defense there by the Cowgirls. Ellie Brewer showing her presence there up front.
Caitlin Kaler with an almost ace. And there's another block at the net by Brewer. And intimidation, maybe?
I think so. I think she's got her presence up there now. She's had a couple of good blocks, and now when they see her up there, they got to think twice about what they're going to do.
Parker and John up there with her in the front row. There's another one at the net. Brewer this time got the point with the tap back over the net, and the Cowgirls win set number one, 25-14. As we go to set two, and this set break will be brought to you by OSPTI. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with set number two coming up.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Yards over there producing tonight's show. And welcome to those of you watching on Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. And this broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications, Internet with a human touch. The set was brought to you by OSPTI. Set break was brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. Okay, should I say it right this time? This first serve will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply?
Sure.
Instead of the first tip?
Sure.
Okay, let's say that.
There you go.
Okay. Then I'll do it correctly. So, Jace, if you're watching, I'll get it correct this time.
Well, I mean, you got to learn, I guess.
I know.
You know?
I just
the only way you can
break me in.
The only way you can get better is if you make mistakes.
Hannah Hexum.
That's the only way.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry, that's a coach.
There's a saying, too, but Hannah Hexum leads off with that first serve. Bernadas will set it up to Fobb. She's going to do the backhand. And the Rockets will serve it right back to the Cowgirls. Bernadas again sets it up here to the near side for Ellie Brewer. Oh, and what a block at the net by Fobb and Brewer. And that one's going to go rolling out of bounds at a point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, you got a big fence up there now.
Wow.
With Fobb and Brewer up there. That's a lot to go around.
Yep.
And they do a good job of forcing that ball to go wide.
Just think when Mariah Coltis comes back from her injury.
Yeah, what do you do with that front row?
Wow. Bernadas will set it up to Kaler. Nice dig in the back by Olsen. Set over to Hexum, and that one's out is the call.
Yeah, Hexum's got a little bit of power behind
that. Yeah, she
that
did,
thing.
Lauren Hexum.
Keep that thing in play.
And she's 5'5". She get up in the air pretty good.
Yeah, she has a little bounce to her.
Served there by Anna Spear, who checked in here for the Cowgirls. Bernadas will set it up to Kaler at the net. Blocked partially. Olsen, second hit. And again, Hexum with the third hit, and that time it fell down right in front of Sienna Fobb.
Yeah, just a little bit too much space there, and not able to put that one back over. Came right down in front of her.
Clara Mark will check in, 5'4" senior. Clara Mark will step back to serve for the Rockets. And, clears the tape by just a little bit, and it looks good in the scorebook, I guess, B-Dub.
Yeah, we'll talk to whoever
like an ace.
Whoever tightened the net today. Left her a little loose.
I guess so. Weinbar receives. We're tied at 2 to the other side to Kaler, and she'll get the kill and the point for the Cowgirls. Yard, I think, is a good time to put up the Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Give us a text, and you see it on the screen, 701-640-2619. And if you're from Underwood, sure, send us a text, too. We'll give you the shout-out. We're not afraid, and we appreciate you watching. Bernadas sets it up. to Janing. Oh, and a nice save by Kaler. How about that one, Brian? And that one goes into the net there by Borges, and it's a point for the Cowgirls. Kaler with a nice little save, going to her knees.
Doing work there, going down to get that ball. Hey, guess who's watching?
Tell me.
Tara Clostrike.
On the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. How about Tara in the Wahpeton Daily News?
Huh?
Get well soon, Tara, our friend. Wishing you well. Kaler on the far side, finds the other side. And Kaler with a kill.
Kaler coming to life here in second set.
Tara Clostrike, shout out on the Studio 22 Designs shout out line. Appreciate you watching, Tara. Hopefully you're enjoying it from the comfort of your big recliner. 5-2 lead for the Cowgirls. Sienna Fobb serves. She goes deep with it. Set to the far side, comes over, and an ace over on the far side is successful for Lanou. 5-3 lead. Cowgirls got out to a lead, led by 4 for several times, and then finally started stretching it out in the first set, and they won 25-14, and that serve by Olsen goes into the net. Unforced error for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, that's one thing that the Rockets have to do. They have to limit those unforced errors, because that just lets the Cowgirls creep out in front, and it can be hard to close that gap.
Here comes Parker Yagi to serve. Serve over the net by Borges. Kaler goes deep. Picked up in the back there by Hannah Hexum. Oh, and a nice shot over here by Dirkman. Just past the outstretched arms of Parker Yagi for a point.
Yeah, good hustle there by Yagi, able to get a little bit of a hand on that thing. Good placement there by Borges.
Aubrey Hexum checks in. Maggie Hoekstra checks in. She'll go back to serve. .6-4 lead for the Cowgirls. Back tip to Kaler, and what else is new? And a kill and a point for Caitlin Kaler.
Yeah, Cowgirls just do a good job of recovering. After they give one up, they do a good job of putting another one on the board.
Yep.
And just kind of keeping the Rockets at bay here early in the second set.
Kaler with the serve. Dirkman goes over on the push. Setting up. Spear on the far side, and the third hit will go over. Nice block at the net again by Janing and Bernatus. Parker Yagi back sets to Bernatus and save at the net. Somebody was in the net. Nope.
Yeah,
4 hits they called.
Just didn't make it over there.
Guess who's watching from beautiful, scenic, far east Wichita, Kansas? Grammy Paula Morris.
I was going to say, would that be Grammy?
Yes, it is.
There we go.
Thanks for tuning in and watching. And guess what? There's a birthday in that family today. It is Brady Yagi's 50th birthday.
Really?
And Bruce said I could say that.
And look a day over.
Bruce
look a day over 29.
She doesn't. But Bruce said I could say that. So
okay.
If anybody says anything that I said her age, Bruce said I could say that.
Well, happy birthday, Brady.
Happy birthday, Brady. Paula's daughter. Speaking of that, there's Parker back setting to Janing, who goes across. Good save in the back there by Kaler. Third hit goes over, goes deep by Janing. At the front, Bernatus bumps. Now Yagi bumps. Third hit by Weinbar goes over. Third hit's got to go over by the Rockets. It does. Weinbar with the diving save. Spear goes over. Third hit at the net. Saved by Yagi. Yagi backsets. Bernatus goes over. Saved by Olsen and couldn't quite get it up high enough for anybody to take. Nice volley there and a good point for the Cowgirls.
Well, a couple good saves there. One by Kaler, one by Yagi.
Uh-oh.
Able to keep that ball going and allow that point.
Thought there was some discussion there for a second. Josie Weinbar steps back to serve. 8-6. They're checking the rotations here, I think, B-Dub.
They're checking something out here. Just making sure everybody's in the right spot.
Gives me a good chance to go through some shout-outs here. Again, Grammy Paula, Bex and Courtney, man, they're cheering on the ladies from home. Thanks, Bex and Courtney. Viv and Tom Bernatus, they're watching from home, trying to recover from pneumonia, so get well soon at your house. And you are welcome very much, Viv. Appreciate it. We got some more shout-outs we'll get to here shortly.
Got everything straightened out here.
Yeah, get your knee feeling better, buddy. Hexham with a try and a kill, but there is Sienna Fobb and Jonica Bernatus.
Yeah, Sienna just putting up the wall there and just can't go through it, and right back on the Rocket side.
Can't teach height is what they say, right?
That's cannot.
9-6 lead for the Cowgirls. Over on the far side, and that one's going to go out of bounds there by Aubrey Hexham. Lauren Hexham is on the near side. Aubrey Hexham is on the far side. Weinbar back to serve again. Jump serve works for the ace for Josie.
She's had a couple serves that have had some heat on them. That one right in the middle. And
yep.
Excellent placement there for the ace.
Cowgirls extend the lead now to 5. It's 11-6 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Olsen pops it up. Dirkman with the second hit. Third hit goes over by Hannah Hexham. Fobb with the kill and the point. Sienna Fobb at the net doing the work.
Yeah, good set there and a good swing for Sienna to put that one away. And Rockets are forced to take a timeout here, down 12-6.
We'll take a 30-second break. Back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Johnson with the home run, just about to stay away center field.
That timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wapaton. Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
We're all new here, Joe.
We're all new, Yards.
All new. They pushing buttons over there.
Yeah, pushing buttons, that's all. Hey, guess what? We got former Cowgirl and Wildcat. That one goes out of bounds on the serve. Again, the Rockets with a successful timeout, Brian.
Yeah, it's Corn right out of the timeout. And that one, Cowgirls again trying to go down that line, not able to put that one in.
Former Cowgirl and former Wildcat. Abby Johnson's watching from, Brian, UND. How about that?
There we go. How about that?
She's attending the College of the North.
Harvard of
what is
the
it?
North. Harvard of the
okay.
North.
All right.
Let's get it right now.
Oh, and Sienna Fobb with another kill right to the middle of the floor where nobody was.
And Fobb starting to come to life here in the second set.
Thanks, Abby. Appreciate you watching. Let's see here. I got to figure out who this is here. I got it. Welcome back, gentlemen. Another fantastic year. Cheering on Parker Yagi is Aunt Jody and Uncle Scott in Fargo, cheering on Cowgirls and Parker. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the comments. And there's another block at the net. I don't know if that was going to clear or not, but Sienna Fobb was right there.
Yeah, he had the Twin Towers there.
Oh,
Brewer and Fobb.
Yeah, you get Mariah Coltis in that. Well, yeah, any of those girls can jump. Bernatus with the serve. Back. And I think Sienna might have tapped that one right back down, didn't she?
I think she did.
Little dunk there.
Had a good reach on that one right back down. I think that one might have been short anyway, but
I think so.
Helped it back to the Rocket side, and here the Cowgirls are stretching out that lead.
Yep, 15-7. Olsen. Set to the near side, Lanou, and it's a point for the Cowgirls.
And the Rockets just with a couple of miscues here in the second set.
So Auntie Jody and Uncle Scott, thank you. Appreciate it. Jen Mueller from War Road is tuned in and watching. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. Jen is watching from War Road and cheering on the Cowgirls.
That's way up north.
Yeah, that's way up north. Hexham goes over, and Bernatus, not much to do with that one, Brian, when it's right at your head.
No, Hexham doing a good job of kind of ending that run for the Cowgirls there. And now this is where the Cowgirls have been good. They went on a nice little run there to stretch this lead out, and they've done a good job of not letting the Rockets go on any runs and getting back in it.
Good point. Hannah Hexham with the serve, spear, digs. Ellie Brewer from behind the 10-foot line. Set to the middle. Goes over. Lanou got it over, but there is, as Brian called them, the Twin Towers.
Yeah, just right there at the net. Brewer doing a good job. And again, the Cowgirls are able to not let the Rockets get any momentum, and they put another one on the board.
On a Spear back to serve. Back set. That time, a good save there by Caitlin Kaler. And look at look at Brewer trying to find the empty spot, and she did and got the point.
And Brewer being active again here. She was good at the end of the first set and doing a good job here in the middle of the second.
Tommy Thielen's watching, cheering on the Cowgirls. And a Studio 22 design shutout line, just too far for Jada Kane to get to.
And here they go, putting a couple more on the board, and another timeout by the Rockets.
All right, Yards, let's try a timeout here. This one's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. We'll be right back after this message.
Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at WahpetonDeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Cowgirls stretching it out here, 19-8 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And again, serving is Spear. I'm reading backwards, the front from the latest to the oldest here. And of course, Karen and Carly Kappas, they're tuned in and watching on Red River Communications cable channel.
You got to let them know that they were in there early.
Yeah, they were. I'm just reading it backwards. That one goes out of bounds for the point for the Cowgirls, and they get the crooked number up 20-8.
Yeah, the first time the Rockets hadn't scored out of the timeout.
Spear back to serve, and happy to see the Cowgirls back in action. Pipers, without a doubt, favorite Uncle David Janing is watching with Donna and Goran from sunny San Jose, California.
San Jose. Like that out west.
That one goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for the Rockets. I chuckle because David says that every time, so.
Well, maybe he is.
He might be.
I mean, if he's saying it, it must be true.
I'm sure he'd tell us if he wasn't.
Well, of course.
Weinbar with the dig up against the net. Not much that Bernadas could do with that one off the net.
No, that one just at the net, just kind of sat there and came back down on the Cowgirls side.
Dan Fedderson watching at home. And Renee is there taking money for the tickets up front, so one of them's working. Kaler with the kill, and she'll roll it off the hands of the defenders for a point. Cowgirls go up 21-10.
And again, another one where the Cowgirls don't allow the Rockets to go on that run and kind of get back in this thing. They put a bunch on their side and then give the Rockets one, and then they put a bunch on their side again, and that's how you build up a lead.
Fobb with the serve. Borges goes over. Back set to Brewer. 2 hits. Third hit goes over. Fobb digs in the back, and a tap over by Janing. Spear over to Kaler. And Rockets couldn't quite get it over on the third hit. And it'll be a point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, Cowgirls do a good job of keeping that ball alive. They've got some good sets, but not really able to get, powerful swings at it. They're still keeping it in the air and able to score. I'd like to see them get some really good hard swings on the outside.
Little tap over the net there. Brewer will save it. Goes back to Spear. Off the net, tough one to play, but the Rockets handle it. Bernadas sets it up for Kaler. And a set back to the near side to Borges. And that one's in. Borges with the kill and the point. Keeps the Rockets in it. 22-11.
Yeah, Rockets trying to dig their way back into this thing.
Steph Byer tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Fun to see you guys back in action. Go Cowgirls. So I think she was talking about the Cowgirls, not us.
Of course. we're just here.
Yeah,
we kind of come along as a package deal.
We try to have fun.
Yeah.
Kaler at the net with a kill and the point. Kaler puts it away. Cowgirls just 2 points away from a set win here in set number 2.
Yeah, good vision there, just finding that open floor.
Parker Yagi will check in now for Ellie Brewer. She'll serve, and it's a tough serve handled there by Olsen. Weinbar to Parker, to Janing. That one's in the rafters, bounces back clean. Weinbar will bump set it over to Kaler. Nice set. And that one is going to be tough, and into the grandstands goes Hannah Hexum, but she's okay, comes back fine.
Yeah, that was a good set there. Kaler got a little running start at that one, put a little heat on it.
Parker Yagi with the set point. Near side goes over. Weinbar with the dig, and Parker Yagi will go over. And Dirkman finds the empty corner. Point for the Rockets. Holding off that set point.
Yeah, Dirkman saying it's not over yet. You still got one more that you need to get. And we're going to keep going here.
Hoekstra's checking in. She'll go back to serve. Also checking in is Aubrey Hexum. Hoekstra with the serve. Weinbar, Yagi to Kaler. Is it in or out? They say it was in. Point for the Cowgirls. Everybody agrees, and that is set point. 25-12 victory here for the Cowgirls in set number 2. We'll take a set break brought to you by OSPTI, and we'll be back with set number 3 in a couple of minutes.
The time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
That set break brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and right here in Breckenridge. I want to mention Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, serving Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurances. State Farm Insurance and Amanda Frederick. She's also our Red Zone sponsor. She wanted to pull her commercial, so we don't have her commercial loaded. She wants to make a new one, so we'll do that for her. So, folks, don't forget to thank Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance for stepping up. I want to have you stay tuned for our post-game show, and that's going to be brought to you by First Community Credit Union. We've got a player of the game that we're going to award here after the conclusion of this game. I want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, and here we go for set number 3. Cowgirls with a 2-0 advantage here.
Let's see if the Rockets can limit those runs by the Cowgirls.
That one was right in.
Cowgirls get off to a good start. That one right on the back line.
Yeah, by Spear. I don't think the Cowgirls have trailed, have they not? I don't think.
They have not.
Nice little dig there in the back by Hannah Hexum. Third hit by Spear goes over. Olsen with the dig to the near side. Borges, Weinbar tried to save that one. Couldn't quite come up with it there.
That was a good swing there. And Weinbar able to get in front of that thing, but just not to put it straight back in the air.
Yep. Stepping back to serve now for the Rockets will be Clara Mark. Set by Yagi. Over to Fobb. Pushed it out of bounds a little bit, but she got the point there as that one went over and the Rockets couldn't recover.
Yeah, just kind of caught the Rockets a little wonky there.
Yeah.
Just no coverage on that backside.
Getting her first time in the game tonight in the 3 sets so far is Mariah Hout. She'll go back to serve for the Cowgirls. That was kind of a good block at the net again by Bernatus and Fobb. Parker Yagi sets up Fobb, and that one goes off the hands of Dirkman for a point. Fobb with the point, and the Cowgirls lead 3-1.
See, this is what the Cowgirls do. They have a nice lead here. They're going to bring Hout in and give her some experience.
Yep.
And give her some of that varsity floor time.
That one goes into the net there on the hit by Lanou.
You just never know what you're going to need later in the season. You know
Right.
what injuries are going to happen.
Yep.
And it's just good to get girls in the game, get them some real live action, and see how they do.
And Hout on a nice little run here for serving. Blocked at the net again by the Cowgirls. That one's going to go out, and a point for the Cowgirls. Want to thank City Brew Hall and Brewcade, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wap Deli. Dean, we just saw him a few seconds ago, so nice to see Dean here at the game.
They catered our meal here this week at Circle Nations.
Oh, yeah.
For our in-service week.
And I bet it was darn tasty.
It was darn tasty, you got that right.
Over the other side to Kaler, and the block at the net there, but it goes right back into the net on the Rocket side. A point for the Cowgirls.
See how long the Rockets let this go before they take one here.
Mariah Hout on a good string here. Puts that one over the net. Set behind the 10-foot line, goes again out of bounds, and Mariah Hout, look at her go. Want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Got all your favorite team sports apparel. Gripper Sports makes some pretty cool signage, too. Set to Dirkman in the middle. Weinbar bump sets it up to Bernatus. Dirkman will just kind of pop that one over. Bernatus saves. Weinbar goes to the far side, saved over there on the far side by Mackenzie Haugen, who checked into the game. Getting some action here in the third set. Kaler with the kill. Caitlin Kaler puts the Cowgirls up. And here is that timeout. B-Dub, we'll take a 30-second break, Yards. 8-1. We'll talk about it when we come back on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Mariah Hout on a string. Let's see if she can keep it here. Every time the Rockets have called a timeout, they got the point back, but not this time as it goes out of bounds. Oh, they say it was tipped?
Yeah, that one was tipped at the net there.
I did not see that.
And they'll give that to the Rockets.
The timeout worked again. for the Rockets. 8-2 lead.
Good little run there by Mariah Hout coming in and
absolutely
doing a good job behind the line there.
Olsen with the serve. Aims right for Mariah Hout. She did a nice dig there. Third hit goes over by Borges. Weinbar diving save. Kaler got that one. She just kind of popped it over. And it falls in off the Rockets' hands.
Kaler with another one.
Again, they stop the run, Brian.
Yeah, they do. They don't let them put a bunch on the board at a time. And that just makes it tough.
Sienna Fobb with the serve, and the Rockets have trouble handling that one, and Sienna Fobb will go back to serve again. Hey, guess what? Our old buddy, Jada Blado, tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. She says, thanks, B-Dub.
Got the TV going?
Yep. I'm sure she's got her feet up, watching it on the big screen in the garage. Cheering on KK. She's cheering on Caitlin Kaler, and that one goes out of bounds. And it'll be a Cowgirl point. I think I've caught up with all my Studio 22 design.
You got them all?
Not that ever, if you,
it's kind of tough when you got that flip phone and you keep track of everything.
That one goes out of bounds, and that time the Rockets will get it back.
Yeah, each time the Cowgirls try to attack that sideline, they haven't been able to execute, keep that ball in play.
So now you have Weinbar and Mariah Hout in the back row. Coach Kruger trying out some different defensive strategies here. That one goes up to the front to Piper Janing, and she'll get it into the Rocket side, and they'll save it. Yagi sets up Piper again. Good save by the Rockets, this time over on the far side by Aubrey Hexum. Kaler dug out nicely here on the near side by Mark. Back set to Kaler. Nice touch. This time Hannah Hexum, and that goes in for a point.
Yeah, good swing there by Hannah. Two Cowgirls at the net there, and Hexum able to put them right between there and get that ball on the ground.
Back to serve is Trinity Baker, I believe. Nope, it was 13, not 12. That one's tipped. So that was 13, Hoekstra, not 12. I thought it was 12 there for a second.
That 20, what, that 2015?
I'm 2020 now. It's not 2015 anymore.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my CDL exam the other day, and then I also went to the eye doctor, and they both said the same, 2020 now.
2020, huh?
Yep. Ace for...
I question that.
Ace for Jonica Bernatus. Good to see her back on the volleyball court, too, after her injury. Be good to see. That one's brought back by Josie Weinbar. Cowgirls with a 13-5 lead. It'd be good to see if Emily Gowan can get back just in time for your basketball season, buddy.
Why would you bring that up right now?
I'm just saying.
I mean, she's a force on the basketball
court.
She is. Her and Roberts were 1 and 1A there, so
yeah.
If they could get her back on the floor, I mean, they really don't lose much.
Unforced error there on the Rockets gives a point to the Cowgirls, and they're up 14-5. And Mariah...
Good minutes there for
Mariah Hout.
Mariah Hout.
Yeah, she comes out and had a big smile on her face.
Very well done getting her some varsity minutes there.
Ooh, and a nice tip at the net there by Hannah Hexum. Gets the point for the Rockets. Yeah, Mariah Hout did a nice job there coming off in the third set there. And made a nice little serving run and played well defensively on the serve receive.
It's a confidence booster. We
Absolutely.
talked about that, being able to get girls in the mix. And
Coach Kruger talked about that in her pregame comments.
What it does for their confidence, and just good to see her get out there and have a smile on her face.
Oh, Spear with that one. How about Anna Spear coming out and putting that one away?
Yeah, the outside's starting to wake up here for the Cowgirls.
Spear, a 5'8 junior. So there's another one of those juniors that Coach Kruger's trying to build on for next year. You want to concentrate on this year, but you also got to look when you're up 2-0 and 15-6. You got to look and get your young players some time. Oh, and Sienna Fobb dunks that one right back.
Yeah, just right there, using that size.
16-6 as Josie Weinbar steps back. Weinbauer with the serve. Set to the middle. Oh, and a nice kill attempt there by Hexham. Bump set again to Hexham. That's tipped at the net. Point for the Rockets. Want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, our coaches show. Our coaches show will be, first one was scheduled for September 10th, a week after Labor Day.
Got to get some games under the belt here.
Also want to thank Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer. Wahpeton Daily News and Tara, get well soon. Superior Builders, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone. Thank you, guys. Back to serve now will be Chloe Cruz. 5'3" junior for the Rockets. Cruz to serve. She goes deep to Kaler. Bernada sets. Yagi with the kill and the point.
There it is. They just snuff out the run. And that just makes it tough.
We'll be talking to Coach Kruger here in our postgame show, brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Stay with us, too. We'll announce the player of the game, a new feature that we have here on Three Border Sports this year. They're going to get a very nice little token, if you will. Oh, and a save, and it goes over by the third, and it goes in. How about that play? That could be a play of the week right there, B-Dub.
Yeah, KK doing a good job of keeping that ball in play. Just heads-up play, able to go down and get that one and send it over for the score.
Everybody was excited about that one except the Rocket fans. Up to the front of the net, and that one goes out, but KK tipped it on the kill there by Lauren Hexham. That was just a reactionary thing there. Yeah, it's kind of a cool little token there. We'll put a picture on Facebook of it in the near future. I want to thank All Seasons Car Wash, Jay Julson. He had some construction work done out at his car wash.
Yeah, they were busy out there.
Outside the antenna, point to the Rockets. Jay Julson and All Seasons Car Wash. We got to thank Casey Formanak and Country Financial of Wahpeton as well. Thanks, Casey. Also to Red River Grain. Coach Carson works out there. We're talking to him. He's going to put together a new commercial for us. Tip to Fob. Oh, what a kill. I'd get out of the way of that thing. But it's saved there nicely by the Rockets. Back set to Bernadas. Saving the back row by Cruz. Dirkman goes over. Yagi sets it to Fob again. That time finds the opening.
Yeah, had a chance earlier there, and it was dug out. It was a good swing, and then come right back to her and get a good kill there to finish that one off.
I want to thank Bell Bank as well. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, serving the Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton areas, offering home, life, business, and commercial insurances.
Howard again out here.
That one goes out on that kill attempt by Borges. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I just said Mariah Hout's back in here again.
She is. She's going to serve again.
Getting more time. Nice little serve.
Yeah, and there you go. She got another point for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, putting them together from behind the line back there.
If we had a set three only player of the game, it might be her.
I would say so.
She looks over for the sign from Coach Finkrel and puts it into play. Weinbar sets it over to none other than Caitlin Kaler for the kill.
Yeah, KK coming up big tonight. Putting another one away.
Yep. 22-9 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kyle DeVries been with us since day one. And that one goes into the net over on the far side on that hit there by Haugen. And the Cowgirls 2 points away from a set and match win. Studio 22 Designs. Optimum Rehab, our player of the game. We'll talk about that in our post-game show. I think I got everybody covered, man. That one's out.
All the bills are paid.
All the bills are paid. Thank you, folks.
There you go.
Mariah Hout for the game winner and the match winner. Oh, and a nice touch there by Haugen. She'll save it on the backside, and that is it. Cowgirls win 25-9. So 3 convincing wins here for the Cowgirls, 25-14, 25-12, and 25-9. The Cowgirls get their first win of the season. Starting it out with Underwood Rockets. They defeat the Rockets. We're going to be right back with our player of the game and our first Community Credit Union postgame show after these messages.
Challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wapaton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wapaton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products, FCCU. B-Dub, I think you're on the horn here, too, as well. But, Margaret, first we're going to do the player of the game. I think we'll announce that right now. Is that all right? Should we do that? Or should we wait till we're done with Margaret?
We can. We can go ahead and announce that.
All right, let's announce it then. Our first time we're doing this. And our player of the game brought to you by Optimum Rehab and Dr. Tony. We want you to be able to do all the things that you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony and visit their webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. And then, Margaret, I'm going to take this out of the case.
Leave it in there.
Well, I just got to show her.
You don't take it out of the case.
Here, hang on to that.
Yeah, but you don't take it out.
How about that?
Now you're going to get fingerprints all over.
Oh, I know.
Good luck.
So that's pretty cool, isn't it?
You got to
So,
keep
yeah,
it in the case.
We're going to give that to the player of the game.
Cool.
All right, it's in the case.
Just keep it in there.
All right.
You
All right,
two have been
welcome.
doing this together too long.
I guess so. We're having fun at it, maybe. Welcome again, Margaret, and head coach of the Cowgirls here. 1-0 Cowgirls here to start the season out. Head coach Margaret Kruger. And Margaret, congratulations on the win.
you.
Nice,
Yeah.
convincing win over a Section 6 opponent.
Yes, solid first start.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it was good. And pretty solid play. And B-Dub, and you maybe want to comment to this too, and you brought it up throughout the game. All three sets, B-Dub. Go ahead and talk to Margaret about what you saw.
Well, you guys just do a really good job of, putting a bunch on your side and then not letting them put a bunch on their side.
Sure,
You're just able to stop their runs and not let them go on any runs, and they just can never really establish anything to get back in the game.
Right, yeah, it took away their momentum,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, if you think back a year ago, we're playing Underwood at their house, we're going 5 sets. We get up right away, 2 sets, and then we let them in, okay? So, different mindset and different approach to the game this year. You can see some of the back of their T-shirts that say "Start strong, finish stronger." Like, we have to start the game and keep the momentum.
Right.
And then when we get to that third set, we need to finish stronger.
Yeah.
We can't have that lapse in, and honestly, it's probably just a mental let-up more than a physical one. And so that's really going to be our focus throughout this whole season is how we come in. If we're up that 2-0 right away, how do we come in that third set?
Yeah.
We don't need another Hillcrest game in the section.
Yeah, you've talked about that in the past where no matter how the game's going, there seems to always be kind of that lull somewhere late in the match, and none of that here tonight.
No, for sure. So we've done a lot of mental work already this season. We're 2.5 weeks in, and we talked a lot about our mental game, right? I mean, we're strong, physical team.
Yep.
So let's improve our game, take it up a notch, and think about what's our mental game. So it's been a focus at every practice, and Underwood is rebuilding a little bit. They lost Grove last year. She graduated, so they have some different girls in different positions. But as we get further into this season, we're going to be challenged more mentally, especially with Holly coming up next Thursday. So that's going to be something that we need to build upon and then get ourselves ready for that.
One of the things that we talked about, too, during the broadcast, Margaret, was the defense at the net there.
Sure.
You want to talk about Ellie Brewer. You want to talk about Sienna Fobb. You want to talk about Kaler and Bernatus. Everybody at the net. For a while there, Brian was calling the Twin Towers with Ellie Brewer there.
Isn't it fun, right? We got height, right?
And you got Mariah Coltis coming off the bench too, when she heals up.
When she's healed up, so we do have a lot of 6-foot. Ellie and Sienna and Mariah are all big ones up at the net, but Piper Janing adds to it. KK adds to it.
Yep.
Jonica adds to it. Parker got some nice touches on the outside and on the right side. So we do have some good height, but then what are we doing with that height? So we need to be purposeful when we're blocking. We're not just jumping. We are finding the ball with our hands. We are reaching. We are pressing. We're not just going to jump and take away space.
Yep.
So that's been also a focus.
All right, so the other thing I want to mention, we're going to have our player of the game here in a moment, but I also want to mention if we had a player of the game just for set number 3, we talked about it on the air. We'd give it to Mariah Hout.
Yeah,
how about
Tiny
that?
did a great job serving.
What did you call her?
Tiny.
Did you?
We had 2 Mariahs.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, that's her nickname. So,
okay.
Teddy does a great job defensively back row. We got her in to play left back for Anna on the outside, and she went on 2 big serve runs, right? She ended the game. She got in there in the middle of the game to go on a serve run. She's a strong player. She's tiny, right?
Yeah.
But she is a good player, and she reads the ball well. She communicates so well.
How important is that to have someone like that come in, who hasn't played, varsity minutes, to be able to come in and do a good job? What does that do for her confidence?
Oh, that's huge, right? Even Anna Spear getting a nice kill on the outside, some good defensive pickups. Let's just build on that, right? So this varsity experiences that they're able to get right now is only going to improve that confidence and keep pushing them forward. So kudos to them. We got a lot of people in tonight. We ran 3 different rotations. The girls are kind of used to that from what we did this summer to scrimmages this fall so far. And so, do I have a starting lineup yet? Not yet. We're still playing with it. Coltis is going to be back soon. So, we'll figure that out when we have to. But right now, I'm very pleased with how they're adapting and playing with whoever's on the court.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you got Wheaton Herman Norcross coming up on Thursday, so not much rest here. You got to get ready for them.
Yep. Yeah. So kudos to our hitters, though. Shout out to KK, hit a lot of nice shots tonight. I thought she did a great job finding an open spot.
Yep.
I thought our middles did a great job of running fakes even when they didn't get set, which was fun to see. So everybody got good touches at the net, but then we also we had a good, strong offensive game. Josie Weinbar picked up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say she looked good in that white jersey.
She does. Yep. So, yes, all-around team win.
And hats off, I got to mention Jonica Bernadas coming back after a year of injury, and she came back, set the ball well for you, too.
She did, yeah. We have 2 very strong setters, and they're able to do more than just set. They're able to play front row and block and swing, too. They played defense. So, we expect a lot out of those setters, and we probably don't give them enough credit for what they do. So.
It's nice to have players like that are versatile, that they're just not out there to do one thing. They can do it, but there's so many other things that they can do.
Right, and that's why we're able to have so many different lineups, too. So we're pretty blessed.
All right, Coach, again, congratulations on the win. Good luck Thursday over at Wheaton Herman Norcross, and we will probably see you back here next Tuesday, a week from tonight.
2 home games.
Day after Labor Day.
Appreciate it. Thanks for doing this again.
Congratulations, Coach.
Nice
Thank
start.
you, guys. Thank you.
Congratulations on the win, and thanks again, Margaret, for joining us. And B-Dub, I think it's time to announce who our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game is.
I thought we did already.
I didn't say her name.
Oh, you didn't
I?
say her name. No, you didn't.
No,
All
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't say her name yet.
Well, you want to say who it is?
You go ahead. I think you can call it.
Well, for game number 1 for the Cowgirls, they did come out on top, and we think we're going to give it to Caitlin Kaler.
Optimum Rehab Player of the Game is Caitlin Kaler. We're going to take a picture. We'll put it on Facebook, and we'll talk about it here on our Facebook page, and we'll have a picture of the coin.
She'll have the coin.
Don't touch it now.
All right. We're taking a break here?
Yeah, we're going to take a break, and we're going to wrap it up.
Finish up when we come back.
Oh, finish up when we come back. Nerds, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Well, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, that was a pretty good game there for the Cowgirls, and welcome back to our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union, and again, we just had a quick shot there of Caitlin Kaler winning our very first Player of the Game token there, as you can maybe see it. Brian will be putting that on Facebook here a little bit later. And also a happy birthday to Brady Yagi. So we got to say happy birthday to her. And I think we want to say thanks to all the people that texted in and gave us a shout-out on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. So as Big Chad makes his way up here to visit. And I think you got anything else to add there? Yards, we did okay on the first set? We did? Okay. We got a football game coming up Friday. And we will have that. The Wahpeton Huskies will be taking on the Jamestown Blue Jays over there on the new turf over there at NDSCS.
Yeah, that ought to be a good one. That'll be exciting for everyone. Yeah.
I think so.
Set that turf on fire over there. Yeah.
Well, okay. A manner of speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that.
Wow.
All right. So that will go on the air probably around 20 to 7. Our buddy Mike McCall will be on the sidelines, I think, doing some reporting for us. We're going to have a couple of camera operators.
Yeah, we'll keep that guy busy.
Yep, we're going to keep him busy. A couple of camera operators. Yard's coming over to the North Dakota side to experience the good life.
Does he know his way over there?
I think he should.
Oh, okay.
He's been there a couple times.
All right, I just want to make sure he doesn't get lost.
Yeah. So yep. And then our buddy Jack Barton will be back, and he'll be running a camera too as well.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Well, not bad. For a new guy.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Not bad for a couple new guys. We did all right.
Yeah, 5 years, it's not too bad.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
All right.
And you're not the new guy?
I'm not.
No.
I'm the old guy.
Well, okay. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up.
I hope so.
All right, let's call it a night here for Three Borders Sports Network. The Cowgirls again victorious 3-0 over the Underwood Rockets. For Camden Yards Kelson, for Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you Friday night from Frank Burton Field in Wahpeton for the football game between the Huskies and the Blue Jays. Good night, everybody.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straightaway center